Now we are live on YouTube. Hello, people from YouTube. I'm Larissa, your host today. So today I'm here with Simone and Jose talking about comparison. I think it will be a deep topic today. So let me see. So I will present myself first. I'm Larissa. I'm 27 years old. I'm an architect. I live in Rio with my husband and our dog. What else? In my free time, I like to do outdoors activities like running the streets or just keep in touch with the nature. And I've been here on Talk and Talk since the pandemic, but as host since July 2023. And now I'm learning French too, here on Talk and Talk. So here is a safe place to practice and learning a lot of language. So hello, Lucas. How about you?
Hello, good evening, everyone. I am Lucas Brizola. I am 28 years old. I live in the countryside of São Paulo, India, in Sorocaba, and I'm single. My hobbies are reading, watching movies and series, sitting at a park and watch or watching natural, like to live is falling to movement of the wind and the birds flying. For me, it's a way to relax, especially on more stressful days, as well as traveling, and I can when I have the money. I've been working in recruitment and selection for over 10 years of choice, 10 years, 7 here exclusively in recruitment and selection of a technology professional or tech recruiter as it's a called. I have a degree in logistics and administration as well as degree in finance and logistics. I have a basic level of English. I've included in my routine activity that to train my ear with international music, which to grow of increasingly my vocabulary and being able to reproduce what the singers sing speaking and the writings. My goal now is to become fluent by 2025 and to take advantage of the opportunities that I am opportunity missing uh, out one due to my lack of English. That's
Okay,
it.
great, Lucas. I think music is a good way to increase our vocabulary. So it's amazing. So thank you, Lucas. And what about you, Simone?
Good evening, guys. My name is Simone. I have 52 years old. I live in São Paulo with my mother. I work in a real agency and I with how assistant executive. In my free time, I like walk the park, watch the movies in the cinema or in my home. I like dance too. I like cats and the dog. I in the moment I study very a lot English and Spanish, but the new opportunity, the job, yes, in my moment, and study very a lot. I little timey the lazer. That's it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Simone. I need to return to Spanish immersion because I think I forgot my Spanish. But I will return in the future because nowadays I don't have time. So, okay, and you, Jose?
Well, hello guys. Good evening. Nice to meet you. My name is José. I live in south of Brazil, near to Porto Alegre capital. I live with my wife. I don't have pets, no kids, and I work in IT too. In my free time, I like to go to the gym, to play chess sometimes when I have time, and read too, but nowadays is hard because we have a lot of things for to do, and it's hard to have time for read. And when I want to relax, I like to watch a movie or series. That's all about me.
Yeah, it's difficult to me to have time to read, so I always have my Kindle with me, and I use it to read on the traffic because I have more time. But at home it's difficult, but it's normal.
Yeah, and the traffic is good if you are not the driver. I think it's good.
Yeah, for sure. So, okay, guys, today I think it will be a deep topic to discuss, but let's start. So, about the first one, would you describe yourself as a happy or unhappy person most of the time? So, I would say I am a happy person most of the time. People use it to say that I'm always smiling. But of course, I have my ups and my downs, but I try to focus on the good things in my life. Sometimes it's not possible to do this, but I try to focus on the best part in my life. So, what about you, Simone?
Well, for me, I consider myself one person happy. I am one person calm, but sometimes people we stay tried, but are hasty and follow in front. And that's it.
I understand, Simone. Thank you. So, Lucas.
Yeah. Oh God, I hold describe myself as a happy person most of the time. Of course, there are challenging and difficult moments, but I try to focus on the positive and the mental and balanced mind science. Mind science. Mentalidade.
Yeah, it's impossible to be happy 100% of the time. So yeah, that's it. And you just said,
Well, I think a little different of you guys, but I'm grateful person, but be happy all the time. I think is hard. Is for me, it's impossible because nowadays I need to worry about a lot of things. You know, we need to work for pay bills and for pay rent. So it's hard, and sometimes you need to do something that you don't like to do, and I think nowadays is for me is hard to be happy uh, only when I can do what I want to do, you know, because I'm grateful for the opportunities, but sometimes I can't choose what I want to do, you know. I just need to do because it's part of the job or because I need to do that.
yeah, I totally feel you because we need to pay the bills. And oh my God, I missed the time that I didn't pay my bills, but it's not my reality right now. So I need to get up early and go to an office and I'm not a big fan to do this. I prefer to spend my time doing another thing more with more pleasure. But we need to do this thing, and yeah, I totally feel you just said. So, okay, Lucas, can you read the next question, please?
Yeah, of course. Do you think our happiness depend on the success or failure of other people? In my opinion, no. True happiness should come from within, not from comparing ourselves to others. However, social influences can sometimes make us feel differently. That's it.
Yeah, I think happiness um bring inside us. And of course, if I see a person that I love being success, I will be happy for him or her. But I think happiness should come from us. So yeah, what do you think, Giselle?
No, I believe not. No, because uh, sometimes you want that the people around of you become successful because it's good, you know. Just uh, I don't know, but if you know people that are well successful in their lives, I think this improve yourself, because if you talk with this type of people, you learn a lot, and I think you can just improve your skills, your abilities, just talking with these people. But I don't believe that our happiness depends of this type of thing, you know.
Yeah, especially failure, because it's not a great thing to feel, right? So, Simone, what do you think?
Well, in my opinion, neither one nor the other in success depends only for me. And that's it.
Yeah, on for us. Okay. So, Giselle, can you read the next question?
Of course. Does our happiness depend on money? Uh, yes, I believe in parts,
We need
yes.
to pay the bills, right?
Yeah, if you want to enjoy your life, you need money, you know, is necessary, because for example, if you want to travel around the world, you need money. If you want to eat something special, you need to pay more for that. So I think it's very necessary for not just survive, but for enjoy our life. You know, just if you have money, you can choose the better way or what you want to do.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Giselle, and because I don't want just to survive. I need to live too. But so money is important to provide me a comfortable life, provide me security. So yeah, it's important. Unfortunately, it's important. So Simone,
Yes. For me, in part of it, but not I'm everything. It's one junction, the situation, health, family, friends. We are everything then enter balance. Yes.
yeah, because our relationships and experience
Yes.
matter more than money, but money is important too.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Thank you, Simone. Lucas, what do you think?
Yeah, money contributes to happiness by providing comfort and security, but it is not the sole factor. Meaningful relationships, purpose, and personal fulfillment are more important. That's it.
Yeah, totally true, Lucas. Thank you. So, okay, and about the question number 4. So, do you often compare yourself to other people? In my case, sometimes yes, but um, it was most common when I was a teenager, when I was younger. But right now, I can deal with that. I don't know, with more naturally. I can uh, I don't know, I can, for example, I can see a post on social media and compare myself with another person, but I can think, oh, it's just a small part of her day or his day. So it's not his life, So I can thinking about this little thing, but uh, sometimes affect me, and I have to confess that I compare myself to another person sometimes. But yeah, it's happened. So just and you.
In my case, sometimes I think it's necessary, because if you want to improve yourself, you need to to have a benchmark or something like that. Because if you only focus in you, sometimes I think you can choose the not the bad way, but the worst, not the worst way, but the not the right way, because if you have a benchmark, not compare, but I think it is necessary that we have a benchmark for look looking what we want in the future, and compare if we are in the right way or the right path. I think is good, because if you don't look for the market and for the other people, you don't know if what you are doing right now is better or not. So I think it's good sometimes, but yeah, just for proof.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's good in our job, I can compare myself to another person and thinking, oh, I would like to be like her or him one day. So I think it's a good comparison. So, and it's important to our personal growth. So, Simone, what do you think?
For me, I a long time I had the habit, but with time, I get self love, and I thirsty for me, and today I don't have a problem. Yes.
I feel you, Simone, because right now I don't care about what people thinking about me, another opinion about me. But in the past, I remember affect me a lot. But nowadays, as you said, I have more self-love
Yes.
and I can trust myself more. And yeah, thank you, Juan. And Lucas,
In my case, occasionally, yes, it's natural, but I try to focus in my own progress, rate thing, measure my success against others, right?
Yeah, it's important to focus in our own progress. And because we, for example, me and you, we have different realities. So I, it's not fair to compare myself to you and um this verse. I forgot this expression. That oh, okay. So I think we can go to the question number 6. So Simone, can you read question number 6?
Yes. Have you ever felt like failing when you saw a post on social media? Well, social media, it's all very perfect. Yes, you have to be careful. Each thinking at your place. It's a necessary filter, in my opinion. All right.
Yeah, it's important to have a
Yes.
filter. And some weeks ago I made a clean on my Instagram,
Yeah.
and I unfollow a lot of person that I didn't see myself on her or him. No, so it's important to have a filter and follow people similar to us and follow our friends and just people that make us happy. So yeah, it's important to have this
Yes.
filter. Thank you, Simone. And Lucas, do you agree with us?
Sorry, question number 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sometimes seeing waters achievement can make me question my own progress, but I remember myself that social media only shows a filtered version of reality. That's it.
Yeah, and I don't know you guys, but I prefer to just show good things of my life. I don't use it to share bad moments, my day, and people don't share with us this kind of thing. So we need to remember it's just a small part of our day. And okay, so Jesse.
Yes, in my case, I feel like this all the time because my goal was be millionaire 3 years ago, and I can't achieve that. So, but uh, I was excluded the Instagram, and but now I'm using again. So I think it's good if you know how to use the social media for improve yourself. I think it's good, but if you use only for watch the other people, I think it's not good for your mental health, because you will compare yourself with the people that have a different history and of life, and uh, a context is different, because you don't know how is their family, and if has the money before or not. So sometimes it's hard use just the social media for do that. I think it's good sometimes you need to compare yourself, but in social media, I think it's not a good choice. Look only in social media for the benchmark or something like that.
Yeah, totally true. We need to be careful about social media, especially Instagram. I think people fake more on Instagram, and we need to remember this. It's just a small part, so we don't need to compare ourselves. I know sometimes we can't control this, but we need to be careful. So, okay, let's talk about social media again. So, how much is social media affects our happiness? So, I think social media can affect a lot our happiness and our life because could be sometimes inspirational, but sometimes could be toxic, very toxic, and depends on we use social media and what context we use. So sometimes I think sometimes I just spend my time just scrolling on social media and lose my time, but we need to be careful. So Lucas, what do you think about this?
Social media affects our happiness significantly. Really, it connects people and it provides entertainment. It can also create one realistic expectation and a constant need for validation. That's it.
Yeah, I think some people just want to be validated and just want I forgot the like want likes, and yeah, Simone, what do you think?
Well, for me, in my opinion, it's measure in the what the person have at the bed head the that moment. We can after afeta afetando, yes, therefore it's the necessary careful, yes.
Yeah, we need to be careful, Simone. And just I think you already answered this question, but you'd like to add another thing?
Yeah, I can add something. You do you know how many time do you spend in social media? Do you look your screen time or not?
No, I have fear to see this information. But I believe more than 2 hours per day because I spend um 1.5 hour to go to an office and another 1.5 hour to return to my house. So I spend a lot of time on the traffic, and but sometimes I use at my office at my job. I have to comment, but I believe more than 2 or 3 hours. And you?
Yeah, in the end of the last year, I see in my screen time that was spent like 1.5 hours per day in Instagram, only in Instagram. And I thought, uh, because I it's like I feel like I felt like I don't have time for study or for do things that I need to do. But when I see that I was spending like 1.5 hour in only in Instagram, I thought, oh, I need to change this because I have time, but I need to choose the right way for the tasks that I need to do. So I excluded the Instagram in the beginning of the year, and I in the beginning of the February I started use it again because just for see something and for follow for look for something that I can use for improve myself, you know. But I think we spend a lot of time in social media, and the time is the most important thing that we have in our life. And sometimes I think not just in a day, but if you calculate in a year, is a lot of time because it's like a postgraduate only in Instagram, you know, because if you spend 2 hours per day, you spend like 600 hours per year. Is a lot, is more than a Postgres. So I thought that, and for me it's crazy.
Yeah, and just see another life, you know? And I just saw on my Instagram and oh my God, I spent 1.5 hour on
It's like
Instagram. It's
me.
a lot. Oh my God. I need to rethink some things in my life. So
Yes, sometimes you need just reduce, you know, just reduce for or limited your time for 1 hour, for example, or for 40 minutes per day. I think you need to not need, but you can use this type of thing. You can use social media, but you need to limit your time in this type of thing, because if you don't do that, you spend too much time.
yeah, I agree with you. I think it's good to put a limit, not just delete the app on my cell phone. I can use just some minutes or 1 hour in my day. I don't know. I will rethinking about this. So, okay, guys, let's talk about the English, about language. So, have you ever compared your level of English with someone else? Tell us about it. Yes, yes. Totally, yes. Especially when I started here on Talk and Talk, I compared myself a lot with another person, and it's not a good thing to do, but I think it's normal to happen. And I remember in the beginning, I didn't have confidence to talk, and because I had a big fear, a biggest fear to make mistakes. And okay, nowadays I'm still making mistakes, but nowadays I know it's a part of the process. And sometimes I can not compare my level of in English, but sometimes I heard someone talking in English, and I think, oh, I would like to have this level one day. But I think it's a good comparison. But in the beginning here on Talk and Talk, 2 or 3 years ago, it was very sad for me. So, Simone, what about you?
For me, too, but I learned it what my time, yes, and I am going after what me talk, of course. That's it.
Yeah, thank you, Simone. So, José, and you?
Yes, all the time. I don't know. I agree with you. I don't know if it's good or not, but I think it's necessary, because if you want to improve, you need to have a goal. Just for uh, my goal in the last year was talking with native speakers, and I achieved that, because nowadays I can talk. I talk a lot of words wrong, but they understand me, and for me, in the last year, this was enough. But in this year, I want to achieve a level in English and do a test for achieve that. So it's different, you know, because you need to know grammatic and this type of thing, and is more difficult, and you need to improve. How can I say, the simple things, but the things that are hard to learn. And yeah, I compare myself with the people here in Talk and Talk too, and I know that I talk a lot of words wrong, but I think the better way for you learn, you need to talk, just talk, try to talk, and uh, sometimes you can't mind if you are talking right or not. You need to talk because you learn with the others people are talking, and you can use the same word in your phrase. And I think this is a good way for you improve your English skills.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Just I think the best way to learn English or learning what whatever language is to expose ourselves to the language and talk. And it's okay. I don't know 100% of words and expression in English, even in Portuguese, and I'm fluent in Portuguese. And here right now, I'm spent 40 minutes talk with you 100% in English, and I think I'm fluent. Okay, of course I made mistakes, but it's not just okay. It's important, but for me the most important thing is to pass the message, to send the message and send my ideas. So yeah, for me fluent means that. So Lucas, what do you think?
Yes, several times, yes. I have sometimes I feel that others are more fluent, but instead of feeling discouraged, I use it as motivation to improve my skills. My focus this year is to improve my English here at Talk and Talk. That's it.
Yeah. Learning is a journey, and we made a lot of progress, making mistakes. So yeah, it's important to expose ourselves. So thank you, Lucas. So, Jose, can you read the question number 9, please?
Yes, do you put a lot of effort into being the best? Yes, I try to be the best version of myself. And sometimes it's hard because you need to choose the right task, because you want a lot of things and you can't do all that you want to do. So you need to prioritize your tasks, and for me this is the most hardest thing, because I want to learn programming. I want to improve my skills in my area. I want to improve English. I want to improve Spanish, and you don't have time for do all the things that you want to do. So you need to choose your tasks that you think is the most important. But yes, I try to be my best.
Yeah, we need to choose our battles, right? So yes, I'm always trying to do my best and to be my best version. But I know sometimes my oh my God, my best is different. For example, today I'm very tired, so my best is not the same than yesterday. So, and I hope my best tomorrow is totally will totally different. So yeah, I think it's not about perfection, So I think we need to do our best day by day, so it's important, right? Thank you. Lucas, what do you think?
I put effort with self-improvement, but I try not to obsess over being to the best. I focus on progress, and learning hatter that than perfection. That's it.
Yeah, we need to focus on our progress and our journey, and we need to be kind with ourselves. So thank you, Lucas. Simone?
Yes, for me, always, I think we are here to evolution. I create in strategies the training and the write the English. They me helping me the evolution gravar, yes. Then my mind is I like the evolution for me, yes.
Yeah. It's sometimes it's important to see our own progress, right?
Yes.
And for example, in my journey of learning English, I like to I create a playlist on YouTube, and I save all my immersions on this, and I can compare my old version talking in English. So it's great. It's a good tip for you guys. Would you like to add another things on?
Yeah. Oh, I have one little time in the after the lunch. I the opportunity I listen the podcast. The training the listen. Yes, I for example, oh, the training vocabulary. The gravar, yes. The estratégicas, estou toda envolvida no vocabulário.
Yeah,
That's it.
small things, right?
Yes, yes.
And I use it to listen podcasts too, especially when I'm working. I think it helped me to concentrate in my task. And on the other hand, I can training my listening. So yeah, it's a good way to improve our English. So okay, guys, let's go to the last question for today. So, have you ever felt stuck in life comparing yourself to someone else? Yeah, sometimes I had to confess it's difficult to focus on my own achievements and goals and progress, because sometimes it's impossible to not compare myself to another person. For example, my biggest dream in life is to travel around the world and visit um a lot of countries. And unfortunately, I don't have money and time to do more than one or two travels per year. And sometimes I feel stuck, I feel this dream stuck because I can't do more for my biggest dream, but it's not my reality to do more than this. I hope in the future I can travel more and save more money and earning more money to do this. But nowadays, sometimes, especially when I saw it on Instagram, a friend or a person doing a travel that I want to do. So yeah, it's possible to not compare myself to another person sometimes. And yeah, sometimes I feel my life stuck, and yeah, it's really sad, guys. So, oh my God, very, very deep topic today. Simone, what do you think?
The question number 10, yes?
Yeah,
Yes.
number 10.
For me, yes, but we are go learning what that no it's is a good and I the capable, capaz, yes.
Yeah. Sometimes we need to remember ourselves, our goals and our achievements, and yeah, we need to remember ourselves that we are capable. I forgot the word to to do all that we want to do, but sometimes we need more time to do this, but we can do our things and achievement our goals, so achieve our goals. And yes, but take time, to feel realize. And yeah, that's it. So, Lucas, what do you think?
For me, yes, I have. Comparing myself to others sometimes made me feel like I'm not progressing enough, but I remember myself that everyone has their own journey and the pa- pace, right? That's it.
Yeah, it's totally true, and our journey is just it's personal. And yeah, you said about pace, and I remember because I'm a runner, and we have this concept of pacing on a run. And yeah, I compare myself a lot to another person that this pacing more fast than mine. So yeah, oh my God, a comparison is a terrible thing. So, Joseph, what do you think?
Yeah, I feel like you too, because sometimes it's hard, you know. I saw some people that can, for example, learn English in just 6 months, and I'm studying for 2 years, and like I can't achieve the goal that I have, you know. So uh, I don't know, but you have more difficulty for improve in things that the other people have the can improve easier. And but yeah, in my case, I not felt like stuck, but I believe all of us felt a little stuck because we need to do something. How can I say it before? Uh, Something that we don't like or don't want to do the in our days. And I think uh, if you have the option for choose, I don't know what or how you will manage your life, you know, because if if like you said, if you want to travel around the world for different places, but if you have this choice, you have enough money for do that, you will travel for how many years, you know, just for 1 year or for 2 years. And you, I don't know if you will feel like, oh, I need a house now, or I need to come to Brazil because I feel better in my just my house, have my routine. So sometimes I think independent of your choice, one day you will feel a little stuck, you know, if you have money or not, but you will feel a little stuck.
Yeah, I totally agree with you because, for example, right now I have this dream, and but I feel because I feel all the time I just want to achieve a thing, and because I remember when I was a teenager, I just want to graduate at college. And I graduated at the college 3 years ago. And nowadays, what I want to do, and okay, I want to do a master degree, I don't know, in France. So, I don't know, in the future, I achieve this goal. And what else I will do for my life? And also, I feel that I just want to achieve a goal, because I have difficult to live in the present. I just thinking about my future and thinking how my life is gonna be in the future. I hope better than now. But I feel this, I can live the just the present, I need to thinking about my future and thinking about my goals. And yeah, it's not easy, guys. So, Jesse, would you like to add something?
No, I agree with you. I think is hard to enjoy our present, and we think all the time about our future, but we have only one life, and sometimes we need to enjoy our present, enjoy the process,
Yeah.
and enjoy the people that we have. So, but it's hard. I understand.
Yeah. It's important to enjoy the process. So, okay, guys, our time is over. So, thank you for coming today, and I hope to see you in another opportunity. Okay, bye bye, guys.
Thank you, guys. Bye bye.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Bye.